Good Lord, that was incredible. I don't know how you follow that, but we're going to do our best. This next match is sponsored by Bigfoot Pro Wrestling Podcast. It is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Without a Cause Tag Team Championships.
Hell yeah. Bigfoot Podcast, the only podcast hosted by a Sasquatch, a true Sasquatch.
Ooh. So we put in work.
Has anyone ever seen him? He's very mysterious. And the challengers making their way into a room they are quite familiar with. The cool dad, Chris Ross. The black sheep, Dave Turner. The Bash Brothers are here at Without a Cause, Rise of the Dragon. You gotta love matching satin jackets. The crowd here loves the Bash Bros. Let's hope they're gonna get these titles back. Fingers crossed, Cody. Yes, it was the last night that the Bash Brothers fell short at a Relentless Pro Wrestling show a little out east. And these two men right here became the new Without a Cause Tag Team Champions. We have NDS Levi Cruz and Riley Jackson. They've actually had quite a weekend. They picked up 2 different tag titles this weekend. Something tells me they have not stopped celebrating since. Told NDS stands for No Days Sober. I might have to party with these guys, Cody. These look like the kind of guys I would hang out with at intermission. Indeed. What the Without a Cause fans might call an upset victory, as the favorites of the Bash Brothers were unable to take the titles home last night. A little bit of a miscommunication on the part of the Bash Brothers, which is something very, very rare. Yeah, these guys are usually pretty in sync. We saw Dave searching for his tag team partner, and they've created quite a bond here. Impressive tag team.
Introducing first the challengers from Everett, Washington. The Ace, Chris Ross, and the Black Sheep, Dave Turner, the Bash Bros.
Gotta say, Chris Ross is looking great. Been working out. You can call him Jim Ross.
And their opponents, hailing from Fraternity Row in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Riley Jackson and Levy Cruz. They are the
Levy Cruz, Levi, I apologize. That's what I said earlier.
Without a Cause Tag Team Champions, NDS.
You can guarantee that they have not been sober since they've won those tag team championships. It's an all-night party, all-day party, extended.
Match is Buddy Ruth.
You mentioned it earlier. The Bash Brothers, usually a well-oiled machine, usually working in sync. But this, I promise you, tonight they're looking to get back into that sync. There it is. Let's hope they return to their winning ways. Levi Cruz, Riley Jackson are definitely working uphill here tonight. See, it's Levy. I apologize. I got you screwed up earlier, buddy. Levy. It's happened. Hopefully the levee don't break tonight. I'm really excited for this one. I love tag team wrestling, Cody. With the toll of the bell, this tag team action is underway. Cruz starting things with Ross. A Washington Wizard right out of the bat! I've never seen Chris Ross move that fast. And look at that, Jackson dragging his partner into the corner, becoming the legal man. It's thick boy season. It is a big boy summer here Without a Cause. Double shoulder tackle taken down Riley Jackson. Uh-oh, Jackson up. Dave Turner, the powerhouse of the crew, delivering a snake eyes. Oh, Metal Gear Solid, baby. Takes him to the ropes. Another double Irish whip. Another double team by the Bash Bros. This time, a double hip toss. Jackson tagging in Cruz. Huge lariat by Chris Ross right through Levy Cruz. Levy Cruz now being sent into enemy territory. Squishing him, tagged by Dave Turner. Holding him still. Between a rock and a cool place. Wow, that was a very innovative offense by the Bass Bros. Has him up. Thinking Oklahoma. No. Cruz out of the way. Rolls to his feet. Ross has him back where he wants him. Oh, that's friendship right there. Riley Jackson saving his tag team partner from a huge impact. Nicely done. Jackson goes to the throat. Fires away with a quick right. Black Sheep using a strength advantage. Sends Jackson to the floor. Oh no. Levy Cruz doesn't appreciate the violence being inflicted on his tag team partner. Runs into a big boot. Wait a minute. Jackson with a huge arm wringer over the top rope. And the brawling style of NDS is very apparent here. Well, they really had to stop that momentum of the Bass Bros. They were on quite a tear. Hey, these guys are very, sorry, there you go. Fires away with a kick. While they may be new to the Without a Cause crowd, these guys know what they're doing. They are trained by the one and... Uh-oh, having a little disagreement with the crowd. NDS trained by the one and only Ken Anderson. I was waiting for it, thank you. Referee admonishing Levy Cruz. Oh. But Levy not allowing Dave Turner to get to his corner. That's a smart tag team wrestling, Cody. Very smart. The beginning of this matchup was all in the favor of the Bash Brothers, but they let them maybe wear themselves out. As now NDS. Nice double team, assisted big boot to the face of Dave Turner. Riley Jackson jawing to the audience. Oh no. Ever since that moment earlier where Jackson drugged that arm of Dave Turner across the turnbuckle in the top rope, it is apparently that the target has been drawn on the arm of the Black Sheep. Yeah, that left arm looks nearly dead at this point. Dave Turner, being a powerhouse wrestler, uses that arm to lift his opponents in many different ways, but it's going to be hard to do if it's incapacitated. Jackson asking his tag team partner for a beer, for a drink. These guys truly are. I don't mind if I do, Cody. So close to the tag, but Turner dragged right back to the center of the ring, shoulder first into the mat, looking for a pinfall attempt. 2 count. It's going to take a lot more than that to put away Dave Turner. Like we mentioned earlier, it was last night at a Relentless Pro Wrestling show where NDS was able to be crowned the new tag team champions. A little bit of miscommunication on the part of the Bash Brothers, which is something that is very unheard of. Let's hope that the Bash Brothers maybe learned something from their experience last night. Maybe a new game plan they can bring to the table. It's something that I've noticed that the ace, Chris Ross, has been doing. Going big in the moments when you need to be. You got to remember those high-risk moments are exactly that, high risk. It can go one of 2 ways when you're flying over the top rope like that. Oh, wait a minute. Turner getting the life choked out of him against that bottom rope there. Yeah, Levy is just laying in on him, not allowing him to breathe. See what we have now. Tag, face wash, or drop kick to the face. Riley Jackson also in. Maybe a little mistiming. Able to connect there. Face and a wash. Black Sheep, very rare that we see him in this much of a predicament. Hey, only a 1 count there. The Black Sheep, Dave Turner, still very much in this matchup.
Plenty of fight in Dave. Riley Jackson working that hand and arm. Thought we were going to get a little bit of joint manipulation on the fingers with these guys. You think joint manipulation would be their thing?
That's for after the match. Well, and before. Cruz yelling at the crowd here as his partner hammers away at Dave Turner. Turner is just once again in a very, very bad position there with his arm wrapped against that bottom rope.
They keeping the focus centralized on that left arm.
Can Dave Turner hit a spear with one arm? Can he get his opponent up over his shoulders with one arm? Only time will tell. Have you any wool?
Fans doing a blah blah chant. First time I've ever heard that, Cody.
I think they're buying with the sheep, actually.
Oh, apologies. That makes way more sense.
Have you any wool? Ooh, only a 1 count there. Credit to Dave Turner, still very much in this matchup, but also very much in pain.
Baba, love it.
Hip up. Oh.
That's what'll happen when you're getting too lifted in the back. Oh, the Without a Cause faithful not allowing Riley Jackson to make that mistake without hearing from him.
Maybe he meant to do that. We don't know.
True.
I definitely know he meant to rake the eyes of Dave Turner, and it worked. Stopping the Black Sheep in its tracks.
The ace, Chris Ross, anticipating, waiting for that tag.
Lines up. Tag was made. Right to the back. And into the ropes. Oh, nobody home. A little bit of a spring and a board. Turner's fighting back. Turner's fighting them both off.
Chris Ross is reaching for that tag.
Can he get there? And he
Here we
does!
go! The ace is lighting him up. Lariat, back arm, or back elbow, back arm. What am I talking about?
Ross has him.
Ripcord. Ripcord lariat, devastating.
Is it raining in here? Oh my God, a Steiner screwdriver!
The variation, not a sit out. Almost more deadly, I'd say.
I
Goodness
know.
gracious.
Instead of the regular sit-out, drops to his knees, more of a tombstone variation, and I am legit surprised that Cruz is not just completely done after that one.
Oh, lighten up, Chris.
Series of boots to the ace. Riley Jackson is now the legal man.
Riley calls for the DDT.
You got to give credit. The teamwork is very, very prominent here in No Day Sober. Double stop DDT combination. That's it. 2.
David was trying to break up the count. He was confident that Chris was going to be able to kick out of that.
Say what you will about these guys. They are working as a very well-oiled unit. NDS calling the shots here, nailing some impressive double teams, enough to almost incapacitate the ace, Chris Ross.
Chris was not taking kindly to that paintbrushing by Riley Jackson. And the tag.
There you go. Dave Turner took a beating earlier, but he's back in this one.
Beautiful spine buster.
Spine to pine. Dave Turner still favoring that arm. Frog splash by Chris Ross. 2, 3. No.
Riley Jackson still has the bit in him.
Chris Ross, like I said earlier, he's a large man. He is a big dude, but he can fly like the best. That frog splash was almost enough to take the tag team titles, but nope. Once again, frequent tags by NDS, but Turner now has him up. Fireman's carry, that could have been all she wrote. Beautiful double team, drops down. And Turner has
super kick.
Nowhere to go, but right into the knee of Cruz. Wow, almost an assisted GTS, if you will, there. But it was not enough to put the Black Sheep to sleep. Damn near left Dave Turner counting sheep, but not enough. Cruz getting frustrated here, and I don't blame him.
Cruz going for a German suplex. I don't see that happening anytime soon.
You can't get frustrated like that.
Dave shrugs him off, gets the tag with Chris Ross. The ace is back in the ring.
But keep an eye on Dave's arm. Turner is still favoring that left arm. Manhattan drop. Catapults him up. Has him in the fireman's carry. Oh no!
DDD into a double knees.
1, 2. And you gotta believe that would have been all she wrote for NDS. But at the last second possible, Riley Jackson able to get in there and save this matchup for him and his partner, holding on to those tag team titles for just a little bit longer.
They just got these titles. They're not looking to get rid of them anytime soon. Definitely not within 24 hours. Everybody down. Head to head as I get up.
Neck and neck. These two teams are beating the heck out of each other. Turner still standing. So is Ross. Oh.
NDS with a double knee lift.
Wisely knew what they had to do to take these guys out of the equation. They knew they had to turn their attention to Turner. Sidesteps him.
Huge double lariat by Chris Ross, taking both opponents of NDS down.
They could not get on the same page there. Ross one step ahead of him.
Peppering with some punches.
Oof.
And throwing him outside.
Sends Riley Jackson to the floor, and wait a minute. Chris Ross, the ace of Without a Cause, is thinking about something big. Wait a minute, this is what he did last night. Oh my, that was not good.
Chris Ross took out himself, Dave Turner, and their opponent.
Uncle Beak, this is not good. Last night we saw something similar. Chris Ross going for the high-risk maneuver, once again taking out his own partner as well as his opponent. This is now just Ross almost left alone here for a moment. I don't see much movement from Turner on the floor.
None whatsoever, Cody.
I'm wondering if Dave Turner caught most of that impact there. And shades of last night, Chris Ross is left all alone. No, this time not enough to put him away.
I do see Dave Turner starting to rouse. He's rising to his feet.
Less than 24 hours ago, the same mishap happened. Same misstep, something you don't usually see with the Bash Brothers. Ace, sent to the floor. Climbing back to the apron, uh-oh. Gets a knee to the face for his troubles.
Left hanging, draping over the middle rope.
Once again, the double teams by NDS are non-stop.
What do they have in store for him here, Cody?
I think we're about to find out. Another double stop DDT combination, this time hung on the ropes. 1, 2.
But Dave Turner was able to make it in and break the count just in time, saving the match for the Bash Bros.
Turner was able to make the save. I almost saw a little bit of hesitation there, a smidge of hesitation on Turner's part. Maybe that's just me overthinking things. Oh, speaking of overthinking things, the champions have definitely thought about this strategy here tonight. And that's unfortunate.
Stereo kicks to the head.
Very unfortunate for the head of Dave Turner, as both his opponents just kick the hell out of him.
And deposit it unceremoniously to the outside.
And now NDS have set their sights once again on Chris Ross. Rolling him into position. Where are they taking him?
Seem to be rolling Chris Ross to the outside.
Oh, wait a minute. It worked before.
Another DDT.
They might be trying this rope hung DDT one more time, but keep your eyes on Turner. The Black Sheep makes the save. Ooh, catches the super kick, sends it to his partner. Kick to the face. And this is where the Bass Brothers start heating up.
Pop-up powerbomb.
He ain't done yet, Beak. He ain't done yet. Oh my God, right in the jaw.
And the Bass Brothers regaining their titles. What an incredible match.
Here are your winners.
Wow, that
And new without a cause tag team champions, the Bash Bros.
The Bash Bros are the first official two-time Without a Cause tag team champions.
Well, I think the titles were crowned last night, right?
So you want it now? Oh, they said they regained. I apologize. I thought they took it from them.
Hey, they're such a popular team here Without a Cause. Everyone assumed they'd be the first champions.
We cut that out. Just cut that out.
But hey, it's ever so sweet that the first time they got these titles was right here in Everett, Washington.
It's a true bromance between these two gentlemen.
It's guy love. It's what it is.
Guy love between two guys.
Or between two bros.
Bros.
Keep it going. These guys are unbelievable.
The fans showing their love and appreciation for the Bash Bros.